Hello, my students. Today we are going to talk about a new rule of grammar. This rule of grammar is relative pronouns. Let's go to the grammar rule. Firstly, let's read and think about these sentences. Number 1, I saw the man who held the little girl. Number 2, this is the cat which ate the fish. Number 3, I saw the man that held the little girl. Number 4, this is the cat that ate the fish. Last one, this is a boy whose father is a doctor. Let's think about the rule that we are going to talk about today. Today we are going to talk about relative pronouns. Relative pronouns, we are going to talk about who, which, that, and whose. Number 1, who. Who refers to people or persons. So when I want to talk about people or persons, I use who. Let's see this example. I usually speak to the woman. She owns the hotel. She refers to the woman. So the woman and she are persons. They are persons. She refers to the woman, and the woman is a person. So when I talk about the woman, I use who. Yes, I use who instead of the woman. Instead of the woman. So I say the sentence, I usually speak to the woman who owns the hotel. So I use who to refer to persons or people. Number 2, which refers to things or animals. So when I'm talking about things or animals, I use which. Let's see the example. I have got a lovely dog. You see, dog. So it has got white fur. It refers to the dog. So it's an animal. When I'm talking about animals or things, I use which. So the sentence can be, I have got a lovely dog which has got white fur. So when we talk about things or animals, we use which. Yes, we use which to express things and animals. Next, that comes instead of people or things and animals. So we can use that instead of people or things or animals. So we can use this. She is the teacher who came to our school last week. She is a teacher who came to our school last week. You can say, instead of who, you can use that. She is the teacher that came to our school last week. So another example. This is the house which belongs to my friend. Here I used which. Used which because I'm talking about the house, and the house is a thing. So I can use that instead of which. This is the house that belongs to my friend. So I can say that is used instead of who and which. It refers to people, things, or animals. So that can replace who or which in defining relative clauses and in an informal style. Next. Now we are going to talk about whose. Whose refers to position. Let's have this example. Example number 1. This is the man whose car is red. This is the man whose car is red. Number 2. This is the boy whose father is a doctor. This is the boy whose father is a doctor. It means that the boy's father is a doctor. This is the girl whose dress is green. This is the girl whose dress is green. So we have who, which, that, and whose. Let's say who refers to people or persons, which refers to animals or things, that can be used instead of who and which, and whose refers to possession. Let's have some questions. That man lives next door, works in the post office. That man lives next door, works in the post office. We have here some choices. Which, who, whose. I say that man. That man here means that I'm talking about a person or people. So I am talking about person, so I use who. Good. Next. The man car is next to the cafe, is waiting for you. The man car is next to the cafe, is waiting for you. Now I'm expressing possession. So I use which one? Which, that, or whose? I use whose. That's great. Number 3. The old man is driving the red lorry is my granddad. Is driving the red lorry is my granddad. So I'm talking about a person here, so I use who is driving. Now we come to the end of our grammar rule today. I hope you enjoyed your time. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Mr. Tamer Mohamed Elsenousy.